win a point in under a minute. Grind City with their insane roster looking to try to go and win another one here in the WCPPL. Team, you see a roster that talented, you think, yeah, man, maybe that's going to be the team this weekend. Collision, the big favorite, though. As well, and also you could say TJ Bastards as well, too. They went undefeated in the prelims. So we got a lot of awesome paintball here coming at you from the OTL West Coast second event here, WCPPL.
Grind City all 5 alive, pocket breakout here. Regime getting into the snake one. There's Prince.
They got to stay on the pace here, Ryan. They're at 39 seconds. Prince he knows it. He's going to fully commit, and no one's stopping him. It's just the back center. Back center not connecting on that shot. They're going to let Prince pass the 50-yard line. Sakaguchi up in the middle. He's looking to go. Vince Newell launches from the back center, but they are slightly off pace because they still have a body in the back center. That guy needs to get out of here. Here comes Prince, and here comes Sakaguchi. Whoever is in the back center for Regime needs to get out of there.
Oh my God, 3-pack.
Yeah, 3-pack for Prince, but he needs help. Where is the help? We're under 10 seconds. Now they're going to launch. And then here comes Bell. He comes through. They stitch him up. And we're going to have a tie ball game as Vince Newell, he's hunting, he's looking, he's trying to see if that's the 5th body. No. And as time expires, we should have had a tie ball game, but the pause, no, it was Hosky.
Yeah, Hosky was alive the whole time.
So it wasn't necessarily Vince's fault. There was one body left alive, and he kind of knew it. He was seeing the bodies filter off. He's like, no, I count 4. There's got to be one. Where was it? It was Hosky. Hosky saving the game and the point for Grind City here. Hey, when you bring in a pro, you want to be a stud for you, and he's got to handle business, and he definitely did. So as long as this call stands, does look like Grind City going to be knocking out Regime, and they're going to be moving on. And Regime, again, looked pretty good in their wins in the prelims. So that's a big team to knock off. Potential favorite here, Grind City. Congratulations to them heading into the semifinals.
We got 6 minutes and 29 still on this one here, Maddie. Iconic looking to hold on to their lead. Rising again, just scratching their head. They were at 5-on-3 and just letting that iconic Dorito player just walk up. What was his name again, Maddie? Do you remember?
Lundgren.
Lundgren. Obviously, Dolph's
6.
son.
Yeah. Yeah. I will break you. Yeah, no. Yeah, Lundgren. That's how you get paintball famous, dude. Here we go. 5-on-5 break to start. Phoenix Rising going to push the middle.
I mean, you talked about it yesterday, Maddie. A lot of people weren't using the middle, and now we're starting to see more and more teams, right?
This is a good time in the tournament to start doing it because people are getting so used to looking outside. And Hunter's going to come around, so he's going to get that nice, beautiful kill, and he stays alive. But yes, this is a good time to start bringing the middle play into effect. However, the principle of this field remains the same. You have to get outside and up on this field if you can, because those are where the most powerful angles are. And if you do play the middle, you got to connect on your shots, and you got to do stuff like Hunter's doing right now. So he's just shutting down that D side. He gets that kill on his poison, that play around on the other side of him, and now he's just trying to keep him out of the snake.
See here, 5:35. Ref running over to check the wedge player for Rising. I mean, right now it's a little slow, right? Iconic's in the lead. They're gonna hold their lanes here, kind of put everything together. It's really gonna be up to Rising. Rising's the one that the other players are on the back line right now. You got the home, you got the mini, you got the Aztec, and then you got the wedge. And then the Dorito one, just kind of pocketed it up right there.
Yeah, Rising is in a tough spot. They're only down 1, but they're just they have no one in the snake. Where are they on the D side? Okay, but everyone's kind of hiding right now. Let me get a look on it. Yeah, I mean so D1, D2. That's it.
Yeah, he just got it to the D2. Yep.
Yeah, the offense is not developing for Phoenix Rising. Again, it's going to take them a little bit of time to get out there, but they have to get out there. Whereas strong side D side here currently for Iconic, as they have a body in D1, D2, and the tower. Tower's going to crawl up. But he didn't get there in time. So he crawled up. He's going to look snake way. The threat's in front of you, brother. I think that's Lundgren again. Mm-hmm. So yeah, because you already have. Why did he look snake way? You already have Hunter up there looking snake way. You don't need to look that way. You need to look D side. But he got there a beat too late. So Lundgren gets up there. and they'd already make it into the clover, and that's going to make his life very difficult in there. He still has obviously a great lane if they don't know Lundgren's there. But Phoenix Rising has to be a little bit patient right now. They need to identify where the threats are. They should know that Hunter's up in the middle. And sure, yeah, see, this is the tough thing. If you don't beat the guy there and shut that lane down, it's incredibly hard to live in that brick. Because if the guy plays it smart and patient, you're going to get shot in that. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened to Lundgren. Oh, but he loses a body inside. That's a tough death out of that Aztec for Phoenix Rising.
4-on-3 right now, Maddie. Advantage Iconic.
Yeah, but they're the ones chasing. It's a 3-on-3, no, 4-on-3 with Hunter in that spot. Yeah, it's going to be difficult for Phoenix Rising. If I'm the coach, I'm kind of hovering near the buzzer because we're down a body, we're down a point. I don't like our tactical layout right now, so I might want to get us back to 5-on-5 here if my 3 can't make something happen in the next, I'd say, minute. Because now we're chasing 2, maybe 30 seconds. I'd say I'd give them 30 seconds. In this situation, I would give my guys 30 seconds to make something happen, because if you don't do anything and you're just hiding in your spots, down a point, down a body, I have to get us back to 5-on-5. Give us 2 minutes to work with, down by 2. Iconic's playing this smart here, Ryan.
Sorry.
Yeah, so now dipping into the snake. Got to for Phoenix Rising. Oh, and he almost gets a crossfield kill, but misses his shot. If he had connected on that, he might not get that angle again. I don't think they're going to give it to him again. Yeah, he's now just hiding on that side, and they get the kill at the 50-yard line. Now you got to concede. Yeah, you're in a 24, 2-on-4. I mean, maybe 2, 3 out of 100 times this goes down. It goes down your way. I mean, Hunter's he's not going anywhere. He's been incredibly disciplined in here. That 50 brick, and yeah, and you got to concede this one. There it is. Let it go for 10 seconds. Can't hate him for that. Give his boys a chance, maybe see a penalty, but Iconic looking good to get past the quarterfinals. Knock out Phoenix Rising. They're going to be in X-Ball, though. It's difficult. Get everything going. You got to get everyone cleaned up, aired up, painted up. Game plan. All in 2 minutes. But each team's got a timeout, 1 timeout to work with, and no one's burnt through one yet. So potential timeout going to be called from Phoenix Rising right now. Calm in the pits for Phoenix Rising, even though they're down. Calm in a good way. Focused more than calm. Yeah, focused intensity is what I'm seeing down in the pits here. Phoenix Rising. Iconic in a huddle in the pits, trying to get some reads on what they think is going to happen. Well, it's 1:30, so no choice for Phoenix Rising but to put guys in, try to make moves, take some ground early potentially. You got 2 choices, well, a couple of options, but they don't have to necessarily completely send it with the full field gas pedal offensive staggered attack. You can decide to potentially go heavy guns in the situation. Fast points sometimes come from early kills. It's just tough on this field, though, because even if you shoot 2 bodies early, if the 3 have really good positions, if they're in the backfield, dug in, it's going to take some time if they're playing if they're playing tough and tight. So it's a tough situation here for Phoenix Rising. It's kind of hard. Like, these points are running at a pretty solid clip out here. We're seeing some decently high-paced points, but as far as a full send situation, we haven't seen a ton of them this weekend. So, yeah. Meiderman's ready to go, waiting for his other 4 bodies to come out.
All right, I think I got it situated here.
Be huge for Iconic. So made it all the way into the finals at the first event, lost to Collision.
Yeah.
First year premier team.
Second place.
Yeah, second place in your first premier event ever. Good job. Good job, everyone over there. Playing on house money for the rest of the year.
Proving they belong.
For sure.
So a minute and 30. Can Rising put together 2 45-second points, Matty?
We will see. Meiderman out and around the corner and into snake one. Haven't seen that run done much. He's going to ask for a check. Here comes the push up the middle. And they do shoot the wide body here for Iconic. So they got a chance. Meiderman does come off. They lose the middle body as well. Options dwindling on the attack here, snake side. They also lose their D1 player. Still a player for Johnson. Oh, he's going to eat people up. Johnson's eating up one, eats up two, but then he gets caught. Down. He didn't see the other body. Still got to keep that gun up, though. He shot 2, possibly 3, but now we're down to under a minute. And Iconic, as the dust settles, just 1 player left alive, and that's probably going to do it here. I don't see a concession. No, they are going to concede, so we'll see one more out of Phoenix Rising. The fight is still in them.
Frustration from the Rising pit for the concede there, but got to hold that button, man. You got to push the, got to put that concede thing on there. You got to hold it for 2 seconds.
Yeah, you got to hold it.
So we'll see if Rising can drum up some magic, but I mean, with 52 seconds, I think it's kind of done with 3-point spread here. Barring anything crazy, right? Major swing point.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is gonna. I always like to make it as dramatic as possible, but the most likely scenario is the final score will either end 6-2 or 5-2, because Phoenix Rising a lot of work to do. Chasing 3 under a minute. They're gonna have to run. So we were talking 15-second points here, 20-second points.
There is a third option, Matty. Iconic could just say, "Hey, you know what, Rising? You guys take this win. We'll let you take it."
Ain't gonna happen.
We'll let you take this.
That's
one.
not a real option. I mean, another option would be winning the Super Lotto, but I didn't buy a ticket, and if I did, it's 1 in a 20 to 5 million chance. So, yeah, we got to talk about actual reality here. I mean, lightning could strike too and kill one of these guys. That's not gonna happen today either. Well, it's beautiful, yeah. It's because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day. There's not, like I said.
There's no cloud in sight.
I mean, this is, other than over the San Gabriel Mountains, this is, again, close your eyes out there, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to this, and picture whatever in your head looks like Southern California pristine weather. That's exactly what it is here today.
Blue skies.
Yeah, it's like 75 degrees.
Players chirping.
Light breeze. Air's clear, too. It's great. This is a great paintball day. Sure, if you're playing, it's a little warm, but dude, it's not 100 yet, so I'm happy. Oh no, they started with 6 guys.
Who?
Yeah,
Rising?
they started with Iconic had 6 guys on the box.
There it is. That's automatic stop. Matty, what did I say? What did I say? Barring anything crazy, well,
you did call it. Yeah, Sir Thomas doesn't want to hear me tell him that.
Oh my God.
Hey, man, as a coach, I count the numbers, man. I'm like, what's on my roster? I'm like always counting 5 when they walk out there. Make sure we, have the 5, because when you're setting the play, you're like, hey, you're down and you're up and this is happening. It gets super chaotic out there. Seems a lot easier when you're watching, but when you're actually doing it, it's very chaotic.
This just brings up a bizarre question that I have now, Matty, is has there ever been a team that started with 6, but they only had 5 rostered? Like just some random player from another team was on the wrong.
No. Though Aftershock notoriously would do 6 on purpose occasionally.
Yes.
So, but yeah, that's a hard no. Yeah, it's the reason stuff like this happens because we're like this game's already in hand here for Iconic. So you're happy about things. You know you're probably going to get the win. We got a little more work to do. We got 3-point leaders, barely, under a minute. However, you start counting names off. You're like, hey, so-and-so, you're up, this spot. Every now and then, you have a situation like this where all of a sudden 6 bodies end up on the box. Now, that's on the players, too. It's not just coaching. It's the players also got to look around and be like, hey, we got an extra guy. You go, What are you doing?
Well, they were excited. They were excited, man. They all wanted to be a part of the win.
Well, one of the players figured it out right as it was starting. He looked around and he tried to run off. He literally just dipped out right as the buzzer started, but it was too late. Now 2-point spread, 51. Now we're in the realm of possibility. Again, possible, but very much not probable.
Improbable.
Yeah,
Yep.
incredibly improbable in this moment.
Well, we're going to find out in 51 seconds, Matt, if my prediction was correct.
Hey, just for entertainment's sake, yeah, I mean, I love Thomas Taylor. He's one of my favorite paintball people, but for all the people at home, this would be a pretty dramatic turn of events if some crazy stuff happened and all of a sudden it's tied in 51 seconds. I still just don't think that's going to happen.
So Thomas went on the field just to make sure that there were only 7 people on this, 5 people on the spot.
Yeah, I was like, I hope not 7. So I kind of going to go right into the snake. Bold play call here.
Big move on the Dorito side by Phoenix Rising, Matty. He's already at the 50 in the tower. How he gets shot.
Both teams losing a body here as here comes Phoenix Rising, pushing the issue up the middle. Gets smoked as he crosses the 50. So it is looking pretty good for Iconic as the options dwindling for Rising. Rising going to cut through the highway. He's going to get one. He gets completely diced up, though, from the wedge and punished.
Just Mark Meiderman left in the snake. And Iconic's just running across the field. They're going to hit the buzzer, Matty.
Yeah, runs all the way and hits the buzzer. So we're going to see a inconsequential 13-second point unless both teams want to burn it off, which is probably should happen because now you're chasing 3 again. We're laughing because Meiderman and Thomas Taylor. So Mark just shot Thomas in the leg, and then Thomas just shot him. They shoot each other in the leg, or they shoot the feet?
I think he shot the feet.
The feet, yeah. So Mark shot him in the feet, and then Thomas shot him near the foot, and then they gave each other a big hug. Good show of sportsmanship out here. That was actually pretty funny. I don't think I've seen that one before.
The old draw. That's what I want to see next time, Matty. I want to see something like that happen. I want to see the old Texas draw.
The old, yeah, little quick draw.
Yeah.
OK Corral stuff.
So we'll see. They're going to ask the coach if they want to burn it off, or if they want to play it.
I mean, if you want one for fun, cool, play it. But it's not going to change anything. It doesn't matter for margin here. Oh, we're playing it.
Yeah.
Want to play one for fun.
So I see the pit, and they're just putting their hands up like, hey, we're not calling it. They're walking out already. So look at the players want to play it.
Phoenix Rising wants one more. Going to get their money's worth out here. Get some guys off the bench.
That's what I was about to say. They're like, hey, guys, now's your shot.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's one of those things. It's kind of tough. You're out there listening, you play divisional paintball. You kind of got to know going in, unless you're cool with not having our most potent lineup out all the time, that you're not here just to play the game. You're here for the whole experience, you know? Because if you're 8th on the roster and you're 8th on the depth chart, you're probably not going to seal the field a ton. And you have to be okay with that. And if you're not, then go play on, and if you want to play competitive, if you want to be on a team that's going to win, if that's your decision. Because, yeah, if you just want to show up and have fun, then, yeah, go play down a division, go play with the beer league teams. And that's fine, too. That's totally fine.
I think they got a rec ball place here, Matty.
Yeah, yes, there's, yeah, we get this. We are one of the, we are at the one of the most amazing rec ball fields in existence in the universe. So yeah, just kind of burn this clock off. Here comes Phoenix Rising. They're gonna send it one last time at the OTL West Coast Open here. Second stop for the WCPPL. Final score gonna be 6-3.
We're gonna get the next team set up, Matty. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Stick with us.
I'm a legend.
HK Army Eject X harness, new pod cap padding protection, Velcro rubber straps, removable padding, stealth ejector system, durable elastic pod holsters, patented X-frame technology, available in 3 variations and multiple colorways. The Eject X. HK Army Eject X harness, new pod cap padding protection, Velcro rubber straps, removable padding, stealth ejector system, durable elastic pod holsters, patented X-frame technology, available in 3 variations and multiple colorways. The Eject X, available now at hkarmy.com.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Our team program is designed to be super simple and make your life way easier. There's no minimums, there's no required packages, and you'll get season-long access to our catalog at a discount team price. Plus, you can design more custom products. The first step of the process is to design your custom jersey. Now, that might sound weird if you already have jerseys or you're going through a different provider. However, this is a crucial step in building out your whole team catalog. So we're gonna use your guys' logo, team colors, and your sponsors to build other cool custom products.
Mike Hinman, he's cool. Paintball, that's cool. Making money, that's cool. Kirgo, that's cool. Kirgo is the only sports book in the world that offers paintball. So if you want to get down on some paintball action, make sure you visit Kirgo. It also has every table game from blackjack to baccarat to slots and more. It also has a full sports book with every sport you can ever think of and probably some that you never heard of. The only sports book in the world that has paintball.
Hey, it's BRNT at CRBN, here at the DRV, an absolute hot rod force feed loader. What separates the DRV from the competition is our LCD display on the back. This has a built-in timer, ideal for classic paintball, but if you're playing anytime paintball at all, the ability to know what's going on without a scoreboard is an advantage. Along with our adjustable torque settings, 1 through 5, allows you to shoot any paint in every condition. If you're shooting super brittle paint, turn it down. If you trust the paint, it's a little bit harder, you can turn it all the way up, shoot 25 balls a second, no problem.
I'm a legend.
The all-new HK Army Eject X harness. New pod cap padding protection. Velcro rubber straps. Removable padding. Stealth ejector system. Durable elastic pod holsters. Patented X-frame technology. Available in 3 variations and multiple colorways. The Eject X. Available now at hkarmy.com. HK Army Eject X harness, new pod cap padding protection, Velcro rubber straps, removable padding, stealth ejector system, durable elastic pod holsters, patented X-frame technology, available in 3 variations and multiple colorways. The Eject X, available now at hkarmy.com.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Our team program is designed to be super simple and make your life way easier. There's no minimums, there's no required packages, and you'll get season-long access to our catalog at a discount team price. Plus, you can design more custom products. The first step of the process is to design your custom jersey. Now, that might sound weird if you already have jerseys or you're going through a different provider. However, this is a crucial step in building out your whole team catalog. So we're gonna use your guys' logo, team colors, and your sponsors to build other cool custom products.
Mike Hinman, he's cool. Paintball, that's cool. Making money, that's cool. Kirgo, that's cool. Kirgo is the only sports book in the world that offers paintball. So if you want to get down on some paintball action, make sure you visit Kirgo. It also has every table game from blackjack to baccarat to slots and more. It also has a full sports book with every sport you can ever think of and probably some that you never heard of. The only sports book in the world that has paintball.
Hey, it's BRNT at CRBN, here at the DRV, an absolute hot rod force feed loader. What separates the DRV from the competition is our LCD display on the back. This has a built-in timer, ideal for classic paintball, but if you're playing anytime paintball at all, the ability to know what's going on without a scoreboard is an advantage. Along with our adjustable torque settings, 1 through 5, allows you to shoot any paint in every condition. If you're shooting super brittle paint, turn it down. If you trust the paint, it's a little bit harder, you can turn it all the way up, shoot 25 balls a second, no problem.
I'm a legend.
technology. Available in 3 variations and multiple colorways. The Eject X. Available now at hkarmy.com.
There we go, and we're back here at the Off the Leash West Coast Classic. TJ Bastards and Bloodhawks, Matty, for premiere.
Yeah, Premier Division, quarterfinals, getting after it right now. Tony Tran taking the early walk for the Bloodhawks. Look like Grayson Gladstone also going to be taking the walk. So this is a great start for the Bastards. They were undefeated in the prelims and getting things going here in point number 1. Getting into Snake.
Yeah, Bastards played exceptional paintball yesterday, like they always have been.
Yeah, they've been really consistent. Won tournaments. Arietta playing pro now. So, yeah, some work to do here for the Bloodhawks, but they got decent position. Snake 1, D1, and the middle. That can, though. Life going to be limited if Arietta gets up a little bit further because his gun's D-way.
I'm interested to see how the game plans change from yesterday, Matty.
They haven't changed a lot. More middle play than I've seen, Ryan, but other than that, this field is not that complicated. Not a lot of haymakers you can throw. There's not a lot of special stuff you can do. You just have to play better paintball, which I love that because then that means the best team's going to win.
So looking back right now, Bloodhawks on the Snake 1 on the bottom right of your screen. As TJ Bastards actually making a big move here, Matty, into the plus side of the Bloodhawks very quickly.
Looks like Billy getting into the Snake, Billy Neal, which could be the difference maker for the Bloodhawks if Billy can clock in and catch one of those bodies inside. They do catch a body on the D side, and then here comes Arietta in the match. They're both in Snake 2. Launch in the middle for the Bloodhawks. He gets into to mirror up with the wedge, and it looks like Billy's going to get the inside kill. So Billy Neal making it happen here for the Bloodhawks, and I think that's going to even up the count. Now it's 3-on-3. Here comes Jesse Stevens. He dips into the clover. Bloodhawks losing that body in the middle as Arietta gets that kill. And now it's a 2-on-3 back in favor here of the TJ Bastards. Good comms between Arietta and his back player.
Yeah, Bloodhawks losing another body on the Doritos side now, so just Snake player. Neal's gonna wear it.
Mazurek coach, Stephen Mazurek of Aftermath, coaching the Bloodhawks, and he had seen enough, had to concede that point. Neal made it interesting, though, in the Snake for the Bloodhawks for a bit. But first point, going to go to the TJ Bastards.
Now, the game that a lot of people in the chat have been asking for, Matty, mostly just because there's a bunch of Collision fans in the chat. Everybody wants to see Collision, Matty. Defending champions from Event 1.
Yeah, so we got Collision taking on NBK. Collision in the murdered out black jerseys.
Can't see their names.
Stacked roster. Got still some of the guys from their pro squad that haven't pointed out. And then some dudes I've been seeing around the sport for a long time. High tone.
Yeah, high tone. You got David Guillermo Ramirez in there playing. Lance. I think Lucas Tamoro's over there also on the D side.
Lucas. Stud roster, man. It's a really good roster. Definitely the favorites here. MBK.
No
See what they got. Yeah, no slouches either.
They got Julian from Aftermath over there. Andrew Lopez Law, one of our sponsors as well.
But favored in this one on paper is absolutely Collision. Collision with a big bite.
Into the Dorito 3, gets in clean.
Yeah, that's a big play call. I like to see that. Let's test their guns and test them early, and let's do it on the strong side of the field. This is D side, strong side. Make no mistake here on this layout. And they get that body. He's there clean. They're going to get some help, too, as he dives into the tower. They go right into the clover. So play developing nicely. Still doubled up in the back center here for both squads, it looks like. You know, just for Collision.
So we got Lucas Tamora moving up into the center brick here, and then you got Lance the Jesus on the tower. Looking to get a shot in the middle here.
Yeah, this is they're doing great. They are in a double stack spot. They're controlling that zone. They're going to be able to, with this play call and the execution on it, with the body at the 50, they're going to want to come get him. But they got, is it Lucas at the brick?
Yes, Lucas is at the brick.
And, so he's just shutting that side down and let your boy Lance go to work over there. Going to get running referee coming in to check out Lucas. And it looks like he's going to be called clean. No, they're asking him to check him a little bit more. And then,
I just don't see where Paint would have came to hit him.
But Ryan, they let MBK into the snake, so they're putting a lot of emphasis on the D side. Definitely stopping MBK from doing anything on the D side, but they let him into the snake. But it's still a 5-on-5 situation, but just tactically much better on the real estate here for Collision.
There goes first body, 2 bodies now dropping for MBK, Maddie.
Yeah,
both
Julian.
On the real side.
Yeah, Julian taking the walk. Another body taking the walk.
But Lucas and Lance also taking the walk. So 3-on-3 right now, Maddie. As trying to get a little bit too aggressive there.
Yeah,
and,
that's some couple tough deaths there as Collision in .1. Gotta tighten things up, man. Yeah, you get those first kills, see the blood in the water, a couple mistakes now, and it makes this one interesting. They give up that advantage. They got Danny Park and High Tone over here for him on snake side for Collision.
Yeah, and then David Ramirez is over there on the Dorito 3.
Yeah, so Ramirez on an island in D3. It's a great spot. He's in better field position than his opponent, who's all the way out in the baby Dorito back corner.
David tried to live in one of those baby Doritos yesterday, Matt, and it was not a good time.
Well, he's not a small dude.
Yeah.
He could play small, but he's been playing paintball forever, but yeah, not one of our tiny little guys out here. So they're gonna match Ramirez as MBK getting their body up, and I believe that's Lopez.
Yeah, we could hear High Tone over there calling out the Snake 1 for Danny Park, and then Ramirez on the Dorito side calling out the wedge.
Yeah, we got
High Tone catches one in the hopper.
Oh, that's a rough death for High Tone and a great kill for NBK, because now they had an advantage. It was looking terrible for them at the start of this one, as Collision was just dominant position, even in a 55, a 5-on-5, but right now it is a 3-on-2 here in favor of NBK. And with Bronson in the snake, Bronson Medina, and he's got a body right behind him at the wedge. I'm trying to see who this is on the D side for them. I believe that is AJ Lopez, possibly Dennis.
Maybe Dennis. I think AJ's 33.
No, AJ, yeah, AJ's 33. Dennis is 23 though, and that doesn't look, that's a 16. No, that's Caballos. That's Larry over there.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's Larry versus David. Ramirez versus Caballos, and they're going to trade out. Yeah, they're going to trade out. That leaves just Danny Park though. But this is in a 1-on-2. This is not bad for Danny, because they're both in front of him here. So they got it. Yeah. So MBK is going to have to try to spread this field out a little bit, and he has to go right into the gun here. Danny. He's actually already, no, he's blocked out from the pin. Yeah, it's a tough situation for Danny. He's going to have to hope to bait this dude into a gunfight down the sideline, and he's not going to give him. Yeah, Bronson's not giving it to him.
Yeah, trying to get a shot over the top. Doesn't get hit in the hopper. Danny just fighting for his life there, and that's going to be a concession here.
Yeah, Danny just throws a pot into the ground in frustration as the team making a bunch of mistakes there to cost him that first point. Had the advantage from the tactical situation with the real estate and just blew it. Nice in a bend don't break moment for NBK.
Yeah, I mean, Danny's just sitting there like, guys, how are we at 2 guys on the 50 on the Doritos side, 2 bodies dead, and we lose?
Shout out to Bronson and Lopez and NBK. Gutsy first point for them. So now TJ Bastard's up by 1 on the Bloodhawks.
God, this weather's awesome, Matty.
Yeah,
Yesterday was
it's
great,
great.
too. That overcast was nice all day, but sun's out, guns out.
And I was driving here this morning, I'm like, wow, we got a really nice one. Because sometimes out here in this part of the Southern California, you get a little hazy, you know, the air's a little dirty, but it's just beautiful today.
Makes you want to stop watching paintball and go to the beach, Matty.
I lived at the beach for 15 years, dude. I'm over it. It's still great and everything, but it's like if you eat steak every day, you know?
There's still sand somewhere in your house, huh?
For sure. So on the breakout, this is a 2 powerhouse squads here in the Premier Division. Very successful, but does look like TJ Bastard's going to get that early kill as they go heavy guns up. And it works out for him, and then immediately released to the D side.
Ooh, another body dropping off for Bloodhawks on the Dorito 1, Matty. So 3-on-5 advantage Bastards.
Yeah, Bastards need to just get in some good spots and slow play this point.
That's the hard part, right? If you're pocketed up against the Bastards and your down bodies, the Bastards are so disciplined, right? Coached by Kyle Spica. It's going to be tough. It's very hard to overcome that.
Arietta past the 50-yard line. Here in the snake for the Bastards. Should have a free kill. Inside, yep, gets 1, gets 2. And we're going to see a very quick concession from Coach Mazurek. So 2 in a row right now for the TJ Bastards. Looking prime. They look dialed.
Mr. Back Massage Arietas, I think what they call them, Matty.
Free back massages all day long here from the snake. The Bloodhawks, survivability costing them.
All right, there we go.
Is that your sausage?
It is. Mark's over here looking at my wiener,
You want a taco?
wanting to eat it.
I just can't eat it right now, but I appreciate you. Thank you.
We could turn this into an ASMR stream if you wanted, Matty, if people want to hear you eat. Just
I hope my wife's not watching then. She does not like listening to me eat, that's for sure.
Oh, no.
About to unwrap a cough drop, though. They want us to hear that.
Oh, yeah. Sensation.
Hey, we got to talk all day. You got to eat cough drops all day.
Especially out here, right? Getting dust in your lungs. Throat getting dried up.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely not humid, that's for sure. So, going to be Collision down by 1. You know, Collision's good at moments like this. They can know, hey, look, we got a lot of time left. Yeah, we blew a big tactical advantage on the real estate that we earned in that last one. They went down 3 against Regime, still won that game in the prelims. So they've already been here. They've been tested. They're good at this. So they just got to continue to remind themselves, especially if MBK keeps putting up some points early.
Well, and again, Matty, I mean, they essentially just threw that point away. They had it. They had the dominant side. But I think that comes down to the experience, right? Lucas and Lance, they're a big they're developing in the Collision camp right now on the pro side as well. Lance got brought in this year, and so did Lucas Tamora. And so they're holding down those lanes, and they just kind of throw their bodies away, trying to progress up the field when they didn't need to.
Well, the thing with Collision right now here, Ryan, in this situation is these guys really need to make the most of this roster. Because they're not going to have this roster for long here in the Premier Division. Because these guys are going to point out pretty soon. You know, they're playing pro this year, and if they continue to do well, which I think they should, I'm a big fan of the Collision camp. I know how much work that him and his boys put in. So I'm expecting them to make some more Sundays. So eventually, some of these guys are going to point out and not be able to. So then what does the roster look like? I know they have a really awesome D3 team. They can bring some guys up, but let's make the most of this here. Let's win 2 in a row. Because third event, who knows? We might not have some of these guys. So back into point 2 here is Collision. Going a bit conservative snake side. That's fine. And pushing the issue a little early here, D side again.
Yeah,
so 2 points in a row. Yeah, so they're sending. So it's Lucas and Lance again?
Yeah, so Lance in the Dorito 2, Lucas in the tower. I mean, Lucas has been getting to the center for I mean, all day yesterday. Just anytime he wanted to, he was able to get there.
And Julian taking the early walk for MBK, so one of their big killers off the field. 4-on-5 situation in favor of Collision.
A tough death for Julian. That's the second time now.
Yeah, if MBK wants to win, hey man, you bring in studs, you need the studs to perform. So that's a couple early. Julian is dealing. I can't knock Julian too much, man. He's playing through a pretty severe back injury right now. So I'm not really giving him too much criticism because I'm just shocked he's even playing.
Well, Lucas with a bad death there in the middle, Matty.
Yeah, this middle's rough, man. I really don't like the middle too much. We're seeing